Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment News on Channels Television. Now, in Cote d'Ivoire, that's West African country, the Real Boys, a male dance group, was formed in 2014, but had to wait until this month for their breakthrough. Now, they performed their show Ghetto at the Abidjan Market for Performing Art. That's one of Africa's oldest and biggest artistic showcase events. Now, the group hopes to take its mix of hip-hop, comedy, and social messaging worldwide. Now, since Massa, that's the event that just ended, it has received 2 offers to perform internationally and hopes to sign a contract soon.
When Alexander Wilfred Awa, known by his nickname Speed Ivoire, created a youth dance group in 2014, he never imagined that it would one day perform at one of Africa's biggest cultural events.
Yes! Merci!
His group, Real Boys, made up of 10 young men aged 18 to 32, had its biggest performance to date this month at the Abidjan Market for Performing Arts, one of the oldest and most prestigious artistic showcases on the continent. Founded in Ivory Coast in 1993, Massa is a way for African artists to promote their work internationally and often leads to contracts. The Real Boys hope their performance, which mixes hip-hop, dance and comedy, will land them further opportunities.
Our brand is comedy. We try to put comedy in the dance movement. We do hip-hop because the coup de Calais is done everywhere in Cote d'Ivoire. So to stand out from all these groups, we use comedy and hip-hop dance. That's how we evolved, little by little. In our show, we talk about everything that is harmful to young people. Drugs. We also use knives in our dances to represent the danger. The use of drugs is not necessarily dangerous, but the ideas that we have when we use drugs are harmful. We can have ideas such as going to rob people, a bank, go and do anything. This is what we are trying to show, so that the young people of our country can become aware of the danger. Of course, Massa is the biggest opportunity we've had since the band was created. And Massa is really going to help us to be known internationally, because I know by the grace of God that those who will come to watch the show will talk about us elsewhere. And that will push people to buy our show. So Massa for us is a real big window.
The artistic and cultural industry is booming in Ivory Coast, where many youth dance groups have emerged from anonymity in the last decade and gained international recognition. Many Ivorian youth see dance as an opportunity to earn a living. To get inspired for their show, Ghetto, they observed how people move around on the street and in marketplaces. Performed in shabby clothes, the show is a commentary about the daily experiences of youth in rough neighborhoods and includes messages against violence and drug use.
In this show, they transmit a very good message, because at the present time in Africa, young people are very much focused on alcohol and cigarettes. And this is what is called, basically, the ghetto. Ghetto is hurting people. These are people who are in a corner that is also called the ghetto, and who go out at night to attack, and even often during the day. So denouncing this behavior, I think it's a very good message for Africa.
We tend to see contemporary dances or urban dances through body expression, which are not necessarily dances from our country, but through this choreography, they also show us that we can use dances from our country to translate certain things, like contemporary dances mixed with urban dances. So we really appreciated it. It was a beautiful performance.
The
The Real Boys started small. Their original goal was to win local dance competitions with choreographed 3 to 5 minute routines. During the course of working together, their vision became more global, and they began working on longer pieces that might appeal to an international audience.